Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 28th. 27th was Christy and Aaron's anniversary. Today's the 28th. I started to do the video outside, but it's so breezy. And yesterday I wore a sweatshirt, and I told you I chose poorly because it was like I was so hot when I got done. Not that it's cold, but it's like a cooler breeze. So the shorts and but the short sleeve shirt wasn't so bad, but the shorts were a little. And I still got my other watch band, and I never put my watch on yesterday because I had, I shut my phone off. What do you call it? I had to charge it because it went completely dead. I didn't realize that I hadn't been charging it. I gotta turn this off, but I can't figure out how to get it. Oh, there we go. End it. Let's see how far I walked. 2.15 miles. That's not too bad. But anyway, enough of the rattling on about absolutely nothing. We do have birthdays. Well, we have a birthday, I know. Today is Shelly over at a Lion's Share. Today is Shelly's birthday. Let's just put that over here so I know where it's at. Today's Shelly's birthday, and her channel name is The Lion's Share. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelly. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Excuse me. And we also have an anniversary. Today is, let me fix it so I can read it properly. It's Enza and Rob Giardetti. E-N-Z-A and Rob G-I-A-R-D-E-T-T-I. Giardetti. So Enzo and Rob, and I know both of your names. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you both have a great anniversary. I have to go to Kroger's today because I got to get some milk, and I think I'm going to have a vegetable platter for my brunch because we are going to a bar restaurant called Wise Guys in Clinton Township for dinner tonight to celebrate Denise's birthday, right? Yes, because we already did Mary's birthday, so we're doing Denise's birthday, which was in March, but because of COVID we weren't able to get out. They don't really have a menu. Well, they do have a menu now that I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to have to go. They don't have on the Weight Watcher page, they don't have a page, like you can look it up, but I'm sure I can figure out what I'm going to eat and look at another restaurant because I'm thinking the points got to be pretty close to the same. And then just stay on track. I think I want to get a couple apples. I might get a cut up watermelon because I love watermelon. I'm kind of like leery about the salmonella and all that, but everybody assures me that that's how they get their watermelon and they're fine, so I will take that to heart. And then my niece Kathleen gave me a bottle of vegetable wash so I can wash my vegetables with it. She got it at Trader Joe's because she works by Trader Joe's, or she's got friends by a Trader Joe's or something. So she had picked it up, and so she was showing me, and so she just gave it to me and said she's going to buy herself another one. So I got that to clean off my vegetables. And David's all happy with his truck. He got everything. The only thing he didn't get was his bug guard because they weren't in stock, but he paid for it so that when it comes in, all he's got to do is pull in, and it only takes like 10 minutes to attach it. So they said it should be in by the end of the week. But he got his tonneau cover and his mud flaps. And then he went to the car wash and did his monthly pass because even with his other truck, he'd go every day and get it washed. I know that they say it's not good to wash your truck or your car that many times, but I don't know. That's what he's going to do. So, and then Jim's not here right now. That's why I'm in Jim's space. He went to get for the truck. Jim made this pole with a hook on the end so that when stuff gets to the trunk, to the back of the truck, or the bed of the truck, you just take the hook and then you can hook the things in, and it's easier to reach all your tools without having to unroll the tonneau cover all the time whenever you want to get anything. So David had one in his other truck, but during the accident it broke in half, I guess from the impact. So Jim's going to make him another one. And then I saw one lady was trying to walk her dog. She was training it The dog didn't want to have anything to do with it. It didn't look like a puppy. It looked like a regular dog. So, not like a regular dog. You know what I mean? Not a puppy, an older dog. And it was having none of it. But she was determined to teach it how to walk the right way. So she's doing that. And I think I stayed pretty much on track yesterday. I was surprised that my chili didn't give me some indigestion during the night because I forgot how spicy I made that batch, because I do love spicy foods. But that one was like really... But I found out that Jim wasn't going to eat it because it was turkey meat instead of regular beef, which to me, I really couldn't taste the difference. I really couldn't. But I put extra spices in it because I knew that Jim wasn't going to eat it. Because I usually add the spices afterwards, but no need to add any extra spices on that. And just trying to get back on track again. I'm trying to do a little bit better each day. I'm not focusing so much on being perfect, because I think when you try to be perfect, that's when you run into your issues and your problems. I think that as long as you do a little bit better than you did the day before, I think that you're going to have a little bit more success. I do think that putting the marbles in the jar is going to be a good plan for me. And Dawn Ray, which a lot of people told me, but Dawn Ray specifically was the first comment that I saw that said it, is that I should have a jar with how much I've already lost. And then as I'm taking them out of that, put it in the other one so I have more of a visual. So I think I'm going to try to find a jar for my 75-pound, put 75 marbles in there and then work my way that way to see how that works. Because I think that's a good... I'm like a visual person, so I need to have visual things. When I worked at, which one was it? Exchanging, when they were bought out by a company in England, and then England had most of their affiliates working on the claims and stuff in India. So we had people from India coming to the United States to learn how to do the job. And what I came to find out from having the Indians come was that they were very sight-focused, like they mind-oriented, like the visual effects. They had to see it visually. And what I found very astounding is they all came from the same country, but they couldn't speak to each other unless they spoke in English, because from the different parts of the country that they came from, they had different dialects. And that, I mean, in the United States, we have different sayings in the different parts of the country, but I think we can go to any part of the country and be able to carry on a conversation. They might throw something at you that you don't really understand, but I think in the long run, you do kind of figure it out. But part of the, I didn't have to worry about that. I didn't have to train anybody. But part of the thing was that a couple people weren't training them properly, and they kind of were made an example of, and I thought this was kind of wrong. They should have said something in the first place, but they didn't, is if you had to train them to know what they were doing, because if they went back to India and didn't know their job properly, you didn't get your severance package, which I didn't think was really right. But then it did give you a little more incentive, because who wants to train someone else to take your job when you know you're not going to have a job? It'd be one thing if you were getting a promotion and then you're going to train them to do your job because you're moving on up the ladder, but no, you're moving out the door. So you have no really big incentive to make sure that they get it right. I mean, you're going to teach them, but you're not going to teach them like the little shortcuts and the little things to look for, the idiosyncrasies of the particular job that you're doing. And then as soon as they found out that their severance package was based on that, they gave them a little bit more effort. And then we had one Indian, that because we were right across the street from a McDonald's, and he used to go over there all the time to like get a breakfast sandwich or something like that, and but like without the meat. He never got the meat. And then one day he decided he wanted to get a quarter pounder with cheese, because a Big Mac, because he had seen so many commercials about the Big Mac. So he was eating the Big Mac and he was just saying how good it was, and we're all just like looking at him. And then finally someone said, "You do know that that's made from a cow?" And he goes, no, it's two all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Yeah, the two all-beef patties are all beef, cow. Oh my gosh, I thought he was going to go to hell. He was like, he's spitting it all out. I think he went in the bathroom, and it was just, needless to say, he never got another Big Mac. He would still get his breakfast sandwiches, just like an egg biscuit or something like that, but no more meat for him. So, but But I think that if you try to make a little bit of progress each day, you're going to do well. I think if you do a little bit better today than you did yesterday, and you know that tomorrow you're going to do a little bit better than you did today, and then in a week time you're going to even do more. Plan for mishaps. Don't think that you're never going to have a mishap. There are people out there that go on this journey that go from A to B and or A to Z and get there the whole time without taking any detours along the way, and for them, hats off, because I give you props. But there's a lot of people, and I'm in that group, that, like you might get to A to L, and then all of a sudden you kind of veer off before you hit M, and then you got to come back and get to M, and then you go MNOP, and then you veer off again. As long as you work your way back to that main road to get your destination back to that letter Z, you're going to be successful. You really are. So try not to be perfect. Just try to be better. Focus on changing just one thing that you do that's detrimental. My one thing that I can focus on that I feel that's being detrimental to me is my late night snacking. I don't know why all of a sudden I think I got to snack at night. I've gone years and years and years never snacking at night, and now all of a sudden I think I got to snack at night. And I don't have any points. And as Joan's Pointed Plate said, when you're out of points, you stop eating pointed foods. So that's what I'm going to do too. And I'm going to stop making excuses, because I think that in the last couple months I've been coming up with a lot of excuses. And Mary Fran, I hear you. No excuses. Mary Fran's channel, no excuses. And I agree with her. It's like, no excuses. Own up to your mistakes. Own up to your troubles. Own up to your bad decisions. But then move on. And own up to the right choices that you make. Give yourself some credit for the right choices that you're making. Give yourself credit for the progress that you've made. Even if you slipped and you've fallen a little bit behind, and you're like me, I'm like, almost 25 pounds from where I was. No, 22 pounds. Anyway you look at it, I'm still over 20 pounds where I was. And it just proves to you how quickly it can go back on in a blink of an eye, and you're just not really aware of it. You just really aren't. So as I'm trying to work my way back in 5-pound increments, if you find yourself like in a hole and you're having a hard time, don't let yourself get that extra 5 pounds on you. Nip it before you get to that 5 pounds. And then it'll be easier. Then it won't be so daunting to think, well, I only have to lose 5 pounds to get back where I was. Rather than me, I got to lose 22 pounds to get back where I was. That's kind of daunting. Not impossible, doable, and I'm going to do it. So that's it for now. I got to get going. Talk to you guys. I'll show you my lunch. I'll show you my brothers and my brothers. I got one brother alive. My brother and my sisters when we go out to eat, and we'll have a good day. How about that? Okay, talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, little late breakfast. Today is Tuesday, September 28th. My quote is, focus on being consistent, not perfect. It's a 4-point breakfast, 0 for my eggs, berry, banana, and tea, 2 points for my toast, and 2 points for my teaspoon of butter. 4 points. I still have 19 points left for my dinner tonight. Here we go. We already had our political discussion.
Yes, I got to talk politics.
He can't talk a lot. He can't do it at home.
No.
He's not allowed.
Molly won't let me. So.
Molly won't let him.
Nope. I got to vent here with my sisters.
Wow. I'm a star.
I have no idea why that's on. I can't turn it off.
Blinding me.
Memories of Mom.
I'm a paparazzi coming after me.
And there's Mary.
Yeah, we are blinded by the light, but we'll accept it.
Okay, I'm home now, and we had a really nice time. I did get my cheeseburger, but I had just like a couple fries. I probably maybe 6 or 7 French fries and a glass of water, and I had a good time. That's all that really matters, I guess. So I know the burger was more than my points that I had left over, but I had a good time tonight, and back at it again tomorrow. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, leave a comment, hit the like button, and share it if you think somebody might like to see it. As always, stay safe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.